Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with Brain. In the last video, we tackled the first 5 easy problems from HackerRank. Today, we are continuing with the next 5 problems. If you're new here, don't forget to check out the previous video. Now, let's start with the sixth question. Our sixth problem tells us to print all the numbers from 1 to n in a single line without any spaces in between. We aren't allowed to use string methods, so let's see how we can solve this using just basic loops and print statement. Let us now take input as an integer to which the number has to be printed. So now let us assume n as a variable which I am giving as an input, which in returns an integer. Now I have to print all the numbers from 1 to n. For this, I have to use a for loop. So for I in range 1 to n plus 1, since n is included. So therefore, now just giving print statement, print I, giving the end equal to, it's due to the fact that there are no spaces in between the output. So now let us try giving the run code. Successfully completed. In this problem, we are given 3 integers representing the dimensions of a cuboid, and we need to find all the possible coordinates in a 3D grid where the sum of the coordinates does not equal to a given integer. So I need to take here 4 input where x, y, z as a dimension and n as an integer, which is the sum of the dimension should not be equal to the given integer. The catch is that we need to use list comprehension, okay, instead of multiple loops. Let's understand the logic first. The logic is that we need to generate all the possible coordinates when the sum of the coordinates is not equal to the given integer. So let's see now how the code looks like. So I'm just gonna put x equals to x equals to an input, okay, then y is equals to, these are the dimensions. I'm getting input for dimensions. Z is equals to int of, now the constraint which is the integer, okay. Now instead of using for loop and while loop, I'm going to use list comprehension. So since I need to find coordinates, I'm going to define the list as coordinates. Fine. So coordinates is equals to I comma j comma k for I in range x plus 1, for j in range y plus 1, for k in range z plus 1. And I have to print these coordinates only when the sum of the coordinates is not equal to the given integer. Yes. Now let's try giving print statement. Yes. So now let's try the code. And here you go. We have successfully completed our 7th problem. In this problem, they have given list of scores from a university sports day, and we need to find the runner-up score. So let's start by taking input, which consists of a number of participants and the list of score. So basically, I'm just going to take an input that is n. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list which has all the scores of the number of students or the number of players. So I have to create scores. I'll create a list called scores, which is equals to list of, I will map it to int first of all, and then I'll take input of from the user, right, dot split. Okay, yes. Now the thing is, I need to find the runner up score. So in order to find runner up score, I can think it of as a second maximum score in that sports day. So I will try to remove the max score and then print the max score of the latest scores list. That is, for example, I'm just taking max score. Okay, I'm just attending this as max score, which is equals to maximum of scores, which will print me the maximum score in the sports day. So now, while max score, I'm trying to use while loop. So while max score in scores, that is what we say it as maximum scores, what I should do is I should remove it. So what you will do for removing it, scores dot remove max score. That is basically removing the maximum score in a given list. Now the while loop is closed. Now what I need to do is I need to find the runner up score. The runner up score is equals to maximum of the latest score list, right? Now if I now give print runner up, I need to get the output. Yes, we have got. In this particular question, we need to find the students with the second lowest grade in a class. First, we need to collect the names and grades of the student. We'll use a loop to take this input, that is for loop, and store it in a list, that is students list. The loop will use a variable to keep track of which students we are processing. So how we are going to code it? That first I'll take input from the user, that how many students are there in our class. Now I'm going to assign an empty list, which is going to get me the name and grade. How? For this, we'll see. I have to give name is equals to input, since it's a string. Then grade, which can be a float also. So next I'm going to append this in the students list, students dot append name comma grade, which is a nested list. Now I'm gonna sort students according to their grade. Right? Now I'm gonna get lowest grade is equals to students 1. So now this will give me the students this. Now I'm gonna get second lowest grade. As of now it's empty list. Now what I'm gonna do is for student in students, if student of 1, that is the grade, is greater than the lowest grade, then second lowest grade is equals to student of 1. Second lowest grade is equals to student of 1. Now let me break this. Now I'm gonna arrange the second lowest grade students in the alphabetical order according to their name. So for this I'm gonna use again list comprehension. Second lowest students is equals to student of 0 for student in students if student of 1 is equals to what? Second lowest grade. So which ensures that all the second student lowest students are being classified. Now I'm going to sort them in the alphabetical order. So for that, for name in sorted, second lowest grade, I guess, sorry, second lowest students, I have to print their, I have to print their name, right? Now let us try giving run code, and there we go. We have successfully completed our problem. In this question, we are given set of commands to manipulate a list. We have to perform actions like inserting, printing, removing, appending, sorting, popping, and reversing the list based on the command inputs. So for this, I have to create an empty list. So I'm gonna create an empty list. Now I'm gonna get input from the user for the number of commands. So how you will do this? Yes, this is the input from the command. Input for the number of commands. Now for I in range, okay, n, I am going to define a list called command, which is equals to input dot split, right? Now I'm going to use if condition, that is if command of 0 equals to insert, then what I have to do? I have to give list dot insert. I'm going to insert the value of command 2 in the position of command 1. So how you will do that? Int of command 2. Yes. Then we have else if, so we are using elif condition, that command of 0 is equal to a print statement. So print what I have to do? I have to print the list, right? Else if command of 0 equals to append. What I have to do? I have to append the list. So how you will do this? List dot, yeah, before this we have to do remove. So let us go for remove. Yes, just a second. Yes, we have to do list dot remove the command, right? Int of command 1. Next, else if command of 0 is equals to append, right? Is equals to append. We have to do list dot append int of command 1. Again, I'm using int function because they are given that all the thing has to be in integer function. So next one is our sort function. So for sorting, elif command 0 equals to sort, I have to do list dot sort. Yes. Next, else if command 0 is equals to pop, then I have to eliminate the last term in the list. So this will eliminate the last term in the list. Next, else if command command 0 equal to reverse list dot reverse. Yes, so this is gonna give me my function, the necessary commands I have to manipulate in the list. So now let us try giving run code. Yes, we have successfully completed our 10th problem. Alright everyone, we have successfully completed another set of 5 problems from the Python in easy series on HackerRank. Today we tackled some interesting challenges including list comprehension, finding the runner-up score and manipulating list with different commands. These problems are great for improving your understanding of how Python handles lists, conditions, and loops. I hope you found the explanations and the process easy to flow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next section with more coding challenges.